All right, welcome in. Let's see how this plays, shall we? Let's keep this reset to the defaults, actually. Continue. So the same starting menu style. As Mafia 2, where we actually have a proper menu instead of like Mafia 3. Okay. Dope. Remain low and entering cover and crouch in regards to your automatically adjusts your stance to match the cover. You crouch lower and stand in there. Enter. For both in options, sprinting away from cover resulting. Honestly, let's go with the classic Mafia on that. Yo, what's good? We are setting this all up. Now, a rule that I usually have with video games, for those that don't know, for new video games that I'm not experienced with, I do the rule of play it on easy, learn what the game wants from you, learn how to do it, and then go back in and adjust the difficulty as needed. And from my understanding, this game isn't supposed to have any exploration stuff. Let's see what the differences are. So we got hard, right? Your weapon deals less damage. Your weapons deal less damage. Enemies hit harder and longer with higher accuracy. You gain few resources from looting pickups. Vehicles take realistic damage from collision. Standard damage, normal accuracy. Deal more damage. Your enemies are less accurate. You gain more resources from looting. I think we're actually gonna not follow our normal rule here, just based on what the descriptions are. We're gonna keep it on the medium. I mean, it's extreme terrain. So screen mode is set to borderless, full screen. Okay, cool. Unlimited cinematic frame rate. Let's go with unlimited. Subtitles are on. Speech language, text language, English. Audio. Hear the game when the designers intended it. Okay. It's too hot in this warehouse. LOL. It's the heat for real, for real. There is, and it's actually supposed to start raining on top of that in like 3 hours. Hey, how's it going? We are checking out the new Mafia game. We're about to start. I figured I would give a few minutes, let everyone come through all the options here. Warning, contains spoilers. Well, let's cancel that fucking shit right there. But yeah, so we do have it on. We're going to keep it on medium because of the way they describe the difficulty settings. Typically, I do the easier settings when I'm starting a new game to learn the mechanics and learn what the game's going to ask of me. But I don't want to deal more damage and the enemies be less accurate. And vehicles take less like, no. Like, I'm the resource thing, I'm good with that one, right? I'm good with the vehicle collision thing. Maybe, depending on how the vehicle driving's going to be, I'm pretty shit when it comes to driving in video games. But I don't want the enemies to be less accurate and me doing more damage. That's not fucking cool. You know? So we're going to go with the medium. Weapons deal standard damage. Enemies have normal accuracy. Vehicles take moderate damage from collisions. And it doesn't mention anything about resources. That's what we're going to go with this one. But I guess without further ado, let us begin. This is a story game. So anytime there's dialogue and stuff, because I've never experienced this, this is just became available. I'm going to be paying attention to that. I will get the chat whenever there is lulls, or I can pause the game. I'm going to get home about 4 so I'm going to tune in and all that. Nice. Very nice. Well, without further ado. Turn that aim snap off. We can put it back on if we need it. And I'll adjust sounds as needed. Right now everything's max level volume. $1904.
We're down here too long, Enzo. I'll notice we're gone. Come on.
You guys look like you're prisoners in a escape mine. Some sort of tunnel system. Ooh, those beams are snapped. That's not good support. Oh, don't fucking move the wood. The beams are already snapping, homie. You could have just stepped over it.
grab it and get out of here.
Ooh, that was kind of choppy. What did I change? I changed the cinematic frame rate. It was originally at 30. That was a choppy transition from the little
Look at this place.
cutscene
What if
to
it's
them
already
being able
buried?
to give me
Let me
control.
dig it out. There's no way I'm leaving without it. We can't be too long. Anyone sees us down here, we'll catch hell. Who cares? One more tremor,
Buff my
we'll
air.
be buried here.
Nice, me too. I'm doing Indica right now. It's a
This was
I
the
think it's a
spot.
29.8% THC with a 0.03% CBD. Man, those transitions between those two are
Come on,
even
get it
going
out.
into that one. That was choppy.
Here. We're nearly there.
Yeah, something bad's gonna happen. That was a postcard for Empire Bay.
You taking that? No.
These transition things are...
I've had it since I was brought here. My father left it with me. Ah, how thoughtful of him. Hope he brings us out somewhere quiet. Don't want to be caught with that on you. Just keep your head down and stay out of trouble. Think you could do that? Struns. I only get in trouble covering for you. Will you speak to your father when you get out? The bastard who sold me to this place to pay off his debts. If I saw him again, I'll kill him. Nearly there. Come on.
No entry beyond this point due to increasing instability. As of 12th of August 1904, the lower tunnels to the South Mine will be permanently decommissioned. So we're in a mine. All workers will be reassigned to an area. Full closure will be executed thereafter by means of explosives. Signature Ruggiero Spark. Okay. I would be wanting to grab some of these tools, at least one, because it doesn't look like we're armed here.
Better
And we're
keep that money
clearly...
hidden up there. Think I'm going to flash it around after all of these years saving? Just be careful. People are desperate. All this will be behind us soon. Until then, don't let any of these bastards get to you, alright?
Where have you been?
Hey, what's it to you?
Sfacciato. Il merlo's around. See if you talk to him.
What are we mining?
Where are you going?
Not much
I
left
can't
here.
do this alone.
They'll move us to the east mine before it opens.
My shift ended hours ago. My wife will be worried.
Tell her to get used to it. It's Tremor setting us back. It's only going to get worse.
These transitions are really... like they skip, they stutter almost.
Move! Get that up top.
Signore, my ankle. I can't.
What?
Please, I can't.
There is no cat. Not down here.
I'll do it.
Take him away. So the veterinarian up with the horses. If he needs putting down... Stick your nose where it does not belong again. And you just might lose it. Huh? Back to work! All of you!
Picking fights with Il Merlo in front of everybody. Is that keeping your head down?
Someone had to help him.
Anyone ever helped you? Or getting out of here? Don't ruin things.
Minchione! Can you load it any fast?
I mean, it was straight clipping through the rocks.
Late finish today, boys.
You know us. Always working hard.
Take that to the kiln. Now. Baskets here.
Time to eat. You hungry?
You have to ask. Good thing we moved the money, huh? Any more tremors, he would have been buried.
Like I told you, having it out here is risky. But it's that or losing it all.
Federico and his boys.
Why are you talking about it?
They should stop all work. Close them up.
If you're so worried about the money and anyone finding out you even have the money, why the fuck are you talking about it when we're densely packed around other people in the open? And they're not whispering about it. They're not being quiet. Hell, there are people that are closer to him than I am. And he's bringing up the money. And he was the one that was worried about it.
Could be more tremors any moment.
Veda madre. Look at that.
I haven't seen smoke like ever.
Doesn't look good.
You think we should be worried?
What is it for tomorrow? Come on. Say a prayer to Santa Barbara if it'll make you feel better.
They still want us to hit our quarters. They're out of their minds.
Shifts are getting longer. Every time I come up for air, they send me back down. Dear, please, protect us from the mountain.
Nel nome del Padre, Figlio, e nello Spirito Santo. Protect us. Just a little longer.
I think she's watching over us.
We're still here, aren't we?
Can't argue with that. Ah, good. Ignacio hasn't packed up yet. Let's see what he has today.
It's getting worse. You feel that rumble this morning?
They'll keep us working until it blows. Maybe even after.
Hey, Ignazio.
That
What do we have
stutter is
today?
wild.
You're too late.
Che minchia?
Not my problem. Want to complain? Take it to Spadaro. Want to eat tomorrow? Get a watch.
You know what this means?
Minchia.
Your turn, brother.
Madonna.
These transitions got some serious fucking stutter going on. I didn't touch anything else in here. Everything else in here. Yeah, quality preset is auto detected. Um, let's set it back to its default here too. Let's see if that helps with any of the stuttering.
Head to the building at the back. They moved the food there after the rats got into it last week.
So much for keeping rats down.
Just don't get caught. I'll distract the guards if they're in your way. Good. Delivery's here. Should make it easier for you.
Okay. 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 My grandkids are going to their aunt's house. My son's going to work.
You sneak into the storeroom, and I'll meet you on the other side. All right. You know what to do. I'll be waiting around the back.
Romano, you done with your count? Delivery's here.
Almost.
Pick it up later. These crates need unloading.
Strunzo.
Now this is super common.
Scheming?
Not this again.
What?
The
You don't
whole
remember the last drive.
the poor stealing when they can't get access to food to make sure they keep fed, especially among young men in most countries during this time period. Like that was a common course of action. Historical time, conflict, plans, operations, monetized business. Sulfur. So we've been mining sulfur and there's fighting over it. How to mine it, how much money's being made, the safety. Okay, so there's a lot of contention over it, which, I mean, there's contention over anything that makes money, and they're using borderline slave labor at this point.
Come on, Gaetano. Where are you?
Can't handle a simple task?
It wasn't me.
Horseshit! Spadaro will be on my back about this. Clean it up!
That'll do.
Okay, that's a nice mechanic there. It actually transitions from cover to cover while staying in cover now. That's something that they didn't have cleanly beforehand. Okay. We have a knife. Hey, the stutter went off on... There wasn't a stutter in that one. Okay. Maybe it's just the beginning of the game that's rough like that. So that's how we're breaking locks. Okay. So far, there's been full-blown mini games
Here
in
it
all
is.
of them almost.
Down. Something about a missing piconeri in the East Mine. They'll work. I'll make sure of it.
Bread. The extras for the wolves are tucked in tight with the bread. The extras for the wolves are tucked in tight with the bread. So we're also smuggling something else? Interesting. Where am I getting out at?
Help me, come on.
What are you stuck on?
That window is getting smaller, huh? Any luck?
Except for we just got bread.
Let's get inside. Eat this in peace.
We're gonna find something in the bread
What
that
was the
doesn't
order
belong
back
based
there?
on that little
I had to
note.
pick a piece. Bad timing. I know. I thought you were gonna get caught when El Merlo turned up.
Did you hear what they said? About the East Mine?
East Mine's nothing to do with us. We pay off our debts, no distractions, and we get out of here.
You look happy for two idiots who have...
He's sticking his nose into the book, so we need to trim some of the fat here and cover some holes. Food delivery is now only going to be weekly, so you need to cut portions, get creative. Anyone complains, let stand.
What have you got to
So they're running out of supplies as well
Go
to
back
feed
to
everybody.
kissing Spadaro's ass.
Testa di minchia. Watch your mouth.
Notice all workers effective immediately to meet growing demands and pressure. To meet growing demand and compensate for lost time due to the recent tremors. An additional shift has to be added to each workday, paid at a regular rate. Any worker picking up these shifts will be expected to clear the debris in the allocated shafts alongside their usual responsibilities. We urge all hard working piccioneri. I can't pronounce that. That's an Italian word they're not translating. To consider this opportunity, those unwilling to participate may find their seams offered to others more willing to seize the chance for work. Let us work together for prosperous. Okay. There's that stutter again. The note said there's something tightly packed in the bread, so I'm guessing there's something in the bread.
Not the long now.
And don't do that, because you're going to lose your shit that way.
Read this again for me, will you?
Empire Bay is where Vito was at.
Dearest nephew, I hope this message reaches you in good health. I washed up again in America, and this time I've decided to stay. Write to me if you can. Better still, join me here. I'll buy you steak and eggs for breakfast. My fondest regards, Uncle Silvio.
L'America. Steak and eggs. Hey, once the waiter paid up, I'm on the first boat over.
I'm going far away from this place, Gaetano. Never coming back. Bastards would have to kill me first.
All of you, out!
Hey, we're finished.
Not today. Double shifts. Spadaro's orders.
Can you believe it is?
Hurry up!
You don't want to work? Then clear the way for someone who does!
Nobody's working down there until it's checked out.
Testati minchia!
Out of the way! Who is wasting my fucking time?
Just won't dig.
Don Spadaro, Federico's crew has not returned from the new deposit. Something's not right.
So sorry to hear that. I'll remember to say a prayer for them.
There have been tremors. Supports could have collapsed. Gas could have leaked. Anything.
We'll be sure to look into it. Now get back to work! Send someone down there.
Caruso. You like making yourself useful, huh? Don't you? I've got just the job. New deposit a long way down, so no messing around, huh? Find Federico and his Carusi and be quick about it.
But what if there's gas?
Should be lanterns down there. If you find...
How's the gameplay so far? So far, we're still very early in the tutorial. This is still the introduction. Like, it just showed us how to crouch and to hide and cover and vault over things. So we're still super early in the gameplay. But one of the mechanic things that I have noticed is the fact that you can move from cover to cover to cover without getting out of the cover, which is something you couldn't do previously. In the other games, you could go around a corner of cover, but you couldn't move from one cover to another cover directly. You had to leave cover and then move over. This one allows you to go directly from cover to cover to cover, which is really nice. That's going to help improve stealth a lot. The transition from where it's controlling your character, you get these little cutscenes, to you being able to control your character, I've noticed has got a pretty considerable stutter when the transition's happening in either direction. And so far, we've only had one moment of transition where there wasn't that stutter. And I haven't... So what I did was the graphic controls and everything, the performance controls and everything, settings, I mean, all of that is whatever the default settings were from auto detect. So this is what they said we should be running on, and we're running it on that. But we're still really early in the storyline. The dialogue is interesting because some of it is like, okay, cool, they're giving us context, but they're not giving us too much. But then there's one, so far we've had one moment though where it was just like, why the fuck would you say that? And it was because he's walking around with money and he was like, oh no, don't tell anyone about the money. We'll get into so much trouble if you tell anybody about the money. And then as soon as we're in the like most densely packed, crowded area out in the open where everyone's around us, he brings up the money and how we should not tell anybody about the money. We should stop talking about the money. And it's just like, bro, what the fuck? You know? His friend's obviously the carefree comedy piece of the story that we're supposed to get emotionally attached to. Which means there's probably something bad gonna happen to him. That just tends to be how they write these games. I will say that Enzo seems like a very angry individual already. Right out the gate, he seems pretty angry. And he seems like he's gonna be using the anger to fuel a lot of things. Now, the year is 1904. The beginning of Mafia 2, which is in Empire Bay, which is where that postcard his friend keeps around, where that's coming from is Empire Bay, which is where Vito is in Mafia 2. 1941, when we're running around with Joe in the very beginning, and it says like, we got arrested breaking into the jewelry place, and we're going to the military, and we're going off to World War II, right? That whole beginning portion, that was 1941. So Vito didn't meet Leo Galante until 1945. So this would be 41 years prior to Leo Galante. And so far, this pause screen here is the first time we've seen our character's last name, which is Enzo Favara. So we don't know any characters from the previous games that have that last name. His friend is not Leo, so it's clearly not him. We're Enzo, which is not any of the characters that we played as or that we had constant or major interaction with so far. Now, the fact that they're making the reference to Empire Bay means that Lost Haven, which is where the first Mafia game came from, with Mr. Salieri, or Don Salieri, that I don't think is going to be relevant here, surprisingly, which is wild to me because I figured you'd connect it to Mafia 1, because Mafia 1 was closer into this timeline, because that one was still Prohibitionary era, so 1920s, right? So we're going to have to see where this goes. And we're already starting out as an indentured servant that's been here since childhood, working in sulfur mines for a person who's called a Don, guessing is a man of honor, which is what they referred to their mobsters as, and still refer to their mobsters as, in certain capacities over there. But past that, we don't know a whole lot. We also don't know where homie's getting the money from that was stashed, because we're here working a debt off. I like how you game, bro. I try to, because I want to know what's going on in the story, and I want to have context. And I'm a huge Mafia fan, so we'll have to see how this continues.
He knows what to do.
I'll go first.
They're going for the deep diamonds. God help them.
Off you go, huh? Don't come back until you found them.
Get out. Let's go.
Now, so far, all the readable and interactable things that we've found, they really haven't
Flares. There's
pointed
grease.
them out.
Gas. Understand?
What do we do then?
What do you think? We get the fuck out of here. They never sent you testing for gas before.
Okay, so we are having to pay real good attention to the environment because we're missing a lot of a lot of the readables are easily missed so far that we've noticed, because they're not making a big deal that they're there. So we're testing for gas, and he just said, for those who missed it because I was talking over it, if the fire flares, that means gas and we need to get out. We're going into a shaft where a sulfur mining shaft where a full team's gone
I've only
missing,
heard stories about this.
and the volcano next to us is beginning to smoke. Matter of fact, was there a volcano? I don't know that much about Sicily during 1904, so let's see here. 1904. Mount Etna, Sicily's prominent volcano, displayed activity within its central crater. The period spanning from November 1899 to August 1908 featured activity alternating with the collapse and subsidence of the crater floor. It's important to note while the central crater of Mount Etna was active in 1904, this period did not involve a dramatic large-scale flank eruptions or lava flows that are characterized some of the events in Etna's history, such as the destructive eruptions of 1928 or in 1669. Okay, so this is an actual surrounding an actual event with this actual volcano named Etna, which is ETNA. So during this time period, according to what we were just reading there, basically the internal crater of the volcano collapsed inward, but there wasn't lava flow going everywhere or anything like that. So that's interesting. I have a feeling that you've called out the prediction. Yeah, I mean, like, so far, we had the funny comedy guy who was our best friend in the first game. He ended up dead by the end of the game. Joe Barbaro was the funny comedy guy that was our best friend. He ended up dead. Right? And then we got Danny and Ellis and Georgie, who are all of our friends, and they ended up dead. Right? So, you know, the way the stories have been so far. Alright, so that's Mount Etna in the background, apparently, and that one's doing its little rumbling. And we're in the sulfur mining tunnels around it. So, you know, with it collapsing inward and us going in towards it, it's probably not going to work out great. But it's cool that they're using a real event again.
I don't know it like the others. We need to stay close.
Why does your friend know more about the other shafts than you do when you've been here since you were 5?
India. Closed off. Need to look for a connecting.
Close the access point in the first scene. Tunnel unstable. Not safe to go until we get more sports. Direct route caved in. Need more men to shift the rocks. Open a small passage in the neighboring tunnel. Seen just beyond there. Sulfur deposits. Okay, so this is where he's looking and he's saying it's blocked off. So we're going to have to come up here. We're going to be crossing some water. Okay. Okay.
Federico! You down here?
It opens up over here.
I'm right behind you. Be careful, alright?
Rare their own stories with cameo appearances from other games.
This
Maybe.
house caved in. Hey,
Yeah, they have us circling around and then crossing to the left, and there should be water, according to the map. Well,
Tools. If they're not working, where are they?
that's a valid question. They left their tools here. And they're neat-ish. Like, they're all consolidated.
It's so quiet. You think something happened to them?
This is the deepest mine here. Biggest too. If they're lost somewhere, we might never hear them.
Water's gone. Either they drank it all, or it dried up.
Working down here without water. Only way forward is down there.
Let's go. They could be in trouble.
Oh, you slid down here too? Homie. One of us should have stayed up there. Federico. You work so hard for us, but we miss you terribly. All Nino does is ask where you are. Once you saved enough money to come home, you must promise to never leave us again. We will find you another job, something closer, away from the mountain. My father knows a blacksmith who would consider you. We can discuss it when you return, counting down the days till I can hold you again. Love, Katerina. If I remember correctly, Ezio's love interest in Assassin's Creed 2 was Katerina.
Oh! Federico!
Shit. Where are they?
Of course, that's Renaissance Italy.
Cristo!
Oop, that's a body. That's two bodies.
Gas. Maybe it's clear for now. We need to get out of here. We tell the men to come pick them up when it's safe, huh? Oh. Get down!
Run!
Go! Now! Oh, gas! We need to get out of here!
We should warn the others.
We're out!
No! Damn it!
Down here! Come on!
Get me out of here! I can't move!
Grab my hand! Grisu! Fire them!
Oh!
Over here! Hurry! This way. Come on.
Nearly there! Come on!
Go! Keep running!
I see the way out! Hurry!
Minchia! The money!
Forget it! We need to go! Gaetano! I see it! Let's go! I have it! Ah! No!
Really? We're just gonna walk out? We're not gonna try to dig our buddy out? I would totally be sitting here with my bare hands, screaming for tools, something. Get my buddy out from underneath there, or at least recover him. He's probably dead, yeah, but I would still recover him. Wouldn't be leaving him in here like that. That's kind of fucked.
If you can walk, you can carry. Get already shifted. They just need to be open.
Hey! You did this. You sent us down there.
No one tenders that she will, boy. Just get them back to work, huh?
Figli puttana.
Hold your tongue, Caruso, if you want to keep it. If that's what you want.
Gaetano is dead because of you.
Accidental. Don't do something you regret, Caruso. Come on, then. Finish what you started. Or are you scared?
Bastardo!
Ah, you little fucking rat!
You won't touch me.
You see, boy? This is a grown man's business.
Suka minchia. You'll pay for what you did.
You fucked up now, boy. Enough games! You wanted to fight, so fight like a man! Mother fighting you over a pile of bones, huh? Figli puttana!
Come on down here, sunshine, let's go! Whoa, what are you shooting at me for? No! Motherfucker needs to come down here and finish this fight with me. Oh, I would have totally continued that knife fight. So now we're gonna be a horse thief on top of... Okay.
Don't let it get away!
Don't do that face, bro. You called it. I really hope that the rest of this isn't as predictable. I really do. Getting stabbed in the belly that many times? Oh, come on. Right? Like, I've been stabbed. You ain't getting stabbed that many times and being fine. Being stabbed sucks. I'd much rather be shot than stabbed. And I can say that from first-hand experience on both. So you cut up with Don's dude, you bailed on your dad's debt, and you stole a horse. That's our start. The future looks promising. Oh, and our best friend's dead. I'm guessing it can't get any worse. I guess that's rock bottom, right? We smell like rotten eggs because you're working in a sulfur mine. That's just how it's gonna be.
Find him.
Yeah, the horse is outside. It's kind of a dead giveaway.
It's locked. Here, around back. I'll look inside. You go around. Make sure he doesn't slip out the back. We're not living without you. Where is the little rat? When we find you, Il Merlo will slash you from ear to ear. I know you're in there, boy. Come out!
Okay, so we've got this weird eagle vision thing. Who happens to be a black Italian, really? That's actually a thing. And what it is the Romans, because they had so many gladiators from all of the conquered people that they would take then as slaves and then put into their slave trade, as well as the gladiators, right? When the Roman Empire fell, those people were still there. You know, they stayed there. They couldn't go anywhere else. So they ended up integrating with the population of the region, and hence the various different complexions. But it's from the ancient Roman days. That's actually a thing. I caught a round in the calf and didn't even know blind of the trapper being stabbed sucks. You feel it every time. Right? Yeah. Being shot, you can be shot and not notice. Being stabbed, not only are you gonna notice, but that's deeply fucking personal. Right? Like, you have to mean that shit and walk up to them to do that. You know, that level of personal violence changes the whole situation. And I would much rather be shot again than stabbed again. For sure. 100%. No. Okay, so we automatically climb the ladder if we get too close to it. So this is teaching us the stealth takedown. Being stabbed, you're marked for life. Well, being shot, you're marked for life too. Press X to sharpen the knife. So we have to sharpen our knife too? Okay, can we pick up the body? No, can't pick up the body. So they got rid of the picking up the body feature from the first, from the Mafia 2 game. I mean, not Mafia 2, Mafia 3. Because Link and Clay could pick up bodies and move them so they wouldn't be detected.
The fuck is taking so long? Make this quick! Spararo will be waiting for us to clean up that fucking mess back there.
Shouldn't take long to find the boy. Only so many places that little bastard could be.
Find these pets who they made!
I'm gonna be out here all fucking night.
Keep looking!
Could have left the horse and kept running.
You? Oh, he's here somewhere. He's thirsty, hungry. Sooner or later he'll have to come out.
Totally forgot to loot these bodies. It's up. Okay.
If he gets away, it's on you, Katsune.
He's not back there.
Minkyoni! The boys outsmarted you! Search again!
Do you have to sharpen it after every use? What kind of shit metal are you guys using to make your knives? Holy crap, man. You can absolutely stab a person more than once before having to sharpen it, I promise.
No more running. I'm gonna make you wish you died in that rubble.
What are you doing here, Damiano? Answer me.
Don't rischi, this is Caruso.
I asked you a question.
The boy owes a debt. We tracked him. In the dark. He must have crossed over. We mean no disrespect. We'll take him. Be on our way.
The boy goes nowhere with you.
Until the debt is paid, he belongs to us.
That's a man who can't read the room.
On my land? You want nothing. You tell your boss, the boy is under my protection. And if our truce is dishonored again, I will repay that offense. Tenfold. Now leave.
We'd risk war with the Spadaros over a kid.
The greater risk would be allowing our enemies to overstep without consequence. Can you work?
Yes.
Then you bring him back, Luca.
Did you do that? To his face? Don Torresi doesn't take kindly to trespassers. Lucky for you, he takes even less kindly to the Spadaro clan. You have a name.
Enzo.
All right, Enzo. Let's go.
So I wonder, do you think they're going to keep the same storytelling tempo? Because, well, same storytelling mechanics. So now we're getting saved. So in the first game, right? Family attacked us. Because we had helped the first two guys get away. And then we end up joining Mr. Salieri's family. So in the second game, we were working for one family. They fucked us over, hung us out to dry, and put us in jail. So then we got out, we worked for another family. Because we were betrayed. And one family forced us into another, right? So, Mafia 3, we have we're working with Sal, right? Sal Marcano, doing all the things. And then they betray us, and then we start our own and go against them. And also, another thing that happens in every single story so far is that somebody within the family that we end up staying with always betrays us. Burke, Vito, or Cassandra, any one of those three can betray you. If you kill everybody, Father James betrays you. Second game, Henry was a rat, so that's a betrayal. We had the Falcone family betray us. Joe almost betrayed us. The first family flat out betrayed us. The first game, because it's you and two other gangsters. one of them's your best friend and the other one betrays you guys. There's like, I wonder if they're going to keep those same mechanics in the storytelling. Let's see. So far we've got the one family pushes us into service of another family. We've already got that trope down. We've got the comical best friend that's died. We've got that one down.
I stole it.
Ah, a thief and a trespasser. Poor thing's not in good shape. Almost as bad as you. You rode all the way from Colezzolfo.
Yes,
Quite the journey with armed men at your back. What happened at the mine?
it was a collapse. People died. Not sure how many.
Where were you headed?
Anywhere.
No family?
No.
We can find you somewhere to stay, Enzo. But you will be expected to work. A place to rest your head doesn't come for free.
Whatever it is, I can do it. Is that where we're going?
A little different to Colezzolfo, no? Don Torrisi looks after all of this land. He takes good care of it. You see those vines in the fields? Eventually, the grapes will become Torrisi wine. That's the family business. More or less.
Don Torrisi lives there.
Along with
A
his
hell of a
family,
lot of rats in Mafia
started
games.
nothing.
In the Mafia games, yeah, there is, surprisingly, which is wild because up until Rico got put into place, a Mafia family betraying another, like anybody within a Mafia family betraying somebody and snitching and ratting and all of that, that was super fucking uncommon. That's why it wasn't until the 60s where the Mafia wasn't even acknowledged as a thing. Right? Like, it was, oh, that doesn't exist. That was always the thing. It never existed. Why? Because nobody ever talked about it. There wasn't rats and shit. There wasn't people betraying everybody left, right, and center. It wasn't until Rico came out and they went, hey, yeah, we can put everybody in jail for like 30 to life. Then they were like, oh, okay, well, maybe we should be talking to the feds, right? And that's when they started betraying everybody. But up until that point, betrayal wasn't commonplace. Which is why that lifestyle, one of the many reasons, that lifestyle was so attractive to people, was that that family meant something. There were rules, and the rules were very harsh and unforgiving, but they were consistent with it. And a lot of people can deal with harsh consequences when the rules are consistent and black and white and plainly understood, you know? And that's why people get comfortable there. But they do have a lot of that betrayal going on constantly. It's like, but that's not how those things work. That's not how those groups work. They didn't start doing that shit until far later on. But from a storytelling perspective, I understand. Because, like, it'd be boring if it didn't happen, right? Could you imagine just playing the gangster that just like, ah, yeah, you do some petty crimes. You do a big crime. Maybe that one or the next big crime gets you locked up for like a 3 to 5 sentence, right? Something light. You get out. Everyone congratulates you. You hand it an envelope full of cash, and you get some business and some jobs lined up, and you keep just being a criminal, working your way through the ranks, and don't make any mistakes, and then you just cool. You made it to old age. You're good to go, right? Do you know how boring that game would be? So I get why they don't do the typical, this is how the world works for these folks, but at least shake up the story so it's not predictable.
He's worked for everything he has.
It's beautiful.
I suppose it is. It was nothing. Just a
So the
surprise.
sulfur mine versus the wine folks.
Oh, he wasn't. The Don straightened him out.
Who's your friend?
Enzo. New pair of hands. Stables are this way. Gaspare will look after your horse while you're here.
If they don't have somebody doing olive oil,
Ciao, Gaspare.
I'm gonna have to question its authenticity.
Something happen out there?
Everything's fine. Just a few unexpected visitors. Now, you need to get some rest. I'll show you where you can stay.
Thank you.
Don't thank me yet. Workers drift through. Some stay for a season. We let them bank up in the old casena. I'll leave you there alone. But don't go poking around or you'll find yourself in trouble.
Why is there...
Just in here.
You notice that? He's got a gun holster and a gun belt, but the holster's empty. Man, that stutter is wild.
Doesn't get used much. But there's a bed, somewhere to put your things.
This is good.
Good might be a stretch, but it's yours for now. You get some rest. I'll be back later to talk about work.
Susity.
Susity! That's how you mind boys say hello.
Who are you?
Someone who belongs here. Not here. Out there. You though, you look right at home in the big pen.
So now we're getting a new comedy friend.
I'm Cesare. My uncle runs this place.
Where's Luca?
Busy. He told me you wanted to make yourself useful. Don't worry about that. They smell you before they see you. But change out of those rags, will you? I'll wait outside.
So he brought us clothes, huh?
This timing.
Hollywood romanticized it. They did. They really did. Olive oil. I mean, olive oil was a major export for Italy for a very, very long time. I'm not sure where it ranks nowadays, but I know like a lot of the mafia families, they had investments in it just because A, it was a good way to smuggle things back and forth between the countries. And the other part was it was a super common resource back in Italy and Sicily that the US had a high demand for because of the high Italian immigration count that they had in various different areas. So olive oil was something that was highly sought after and exported and imported in large quantities. So authenticity wise, it would be a major source of revenue during this time period. I just want to know why this game had to be only in PS5. I know, I'm a little confused by the graphics because according to what the... I'll pull it up here. Let me... We'll go with this one. So like, even if we go over here, right, we'll go to graphics, and we can see right here, unlimited frame rate. This is default settings, right? Confirm, default settings. And like, no, go back up. See, and if we go auto detected. Actually, you know what? Let's go high. Epic. Let's go auto detected. Let's leave it at auto detect. Auto detect. Continue. Cool. So we've got high, got medium for view distance, medium for shadows. Everything else is high, high, high. Everything is high except for view distance, shadows. Upscaling's balanced. Sharpness, motion blur. Unlimited for gameplay frame rate. VSync's on. And it's still having these issues. Oh, they actually put a bandage on the arm. Is it gonna stay there? Well, yeah, you have one hell of a road. Yeah, that's because I bought the deluxe edition. I pre-ordered the deluxe edition. Hey, Stephen Ledger, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Know about the olive oil? My grandma uses it for cooking. Yeah, we use it for cooking too. I love olive oil. All right, harvest instructions. Pick only ripe grapes, dark and full. Leave green ones. Use care, no snapping or tearing the vines. Fill baskets, no gaps, no waste. Bring baskets to press quickly, no delays. Keep count of your baskets using notches or stones. Work fast, daylight fades quickly. Mistakes mean less pay, work well. So they're clearly making enough money where they don't have to have indentured servants. So financially, this family already looks like they're superior to their rival.
It'll take more than some new clothes to make you fit in here. This way, Caruso. We've got a delivery to load. My uncle's hosting a big meal later tonight. Do the work, maybe you'll get to eat.
Understood.
Wine is stored down here.
That
Don't
hair,
even think
man.
about helping yourself. I know a thief when we smell one. See those crates on the table? Load them into the cart outside.
These ones?
Do you see any others?
Saturday wine deliveries. 2 crates. 1 crate, 3 crates, 5 crates to be shipped to Palermo.
Hey, be careful, huh? One broken bottle and Luca will have your balls. This way.
You're not taking any?
What I'm doing is none of your concern.
Okay,
Put the
so
crate
who
in
is
the
this
back,
guy?
my boy.
So, you found a use for him. Maybe he's not so bad after all.
You want to be friends with the Colosol for once now?
Have you moved those crates yet?
Valerio, I'm just doing it now.
It looks a lot like you're sitting on your ass. Who's that?
The Carus.
Keep him out of my workshop.
This game is on all platforms related.
That's my uncle.
I haven't even checked what other systems it's on.
This is nothing. You should try carrying a basket of sulfur on your back.
I'll take your word for it.
This is another one of those layabouts from town. Where is he going with all that wine?
What do you think of me? This is the farmhand your husband found hiding in the cattle sheds.
Well, he at least appears to be working. Come over when you are. I need some help.
We're nearly done here. I need to get on the road if we want to be back in time.
This should be the last of it.
All done.
See? He didn't drop a thing. You owe me 50 lire. Is my package from the Don in there?
Minchia, it's inside. I'll get it. And make yourself useful while I'm gone. We'll see what Valentina wants.
So is he just gonna be pissy, period, and always feel threatened by the new guy?
Signora, do you need help?
Has Cesare abandoned you already?
Something came up.
It's Enzo, isn't it? Luca told me all about you. How you fled the mine. Things are different here. We treat each other with respect. Except Cesare, but that boy is a law unto himself.
You understand.
Don Teresi is a fair man. But he likes things done a certain way. And you do not want to find yourself on the end of his temper.
Thanks for the warning.
If you're ready to help, I need you to carry something to the kitchen for me. A pig, freshly butchered for dinner.
Pig? Certo.
I'll show you where it is. This way. We don't have meals like this very often. What's important, everything goes to plan.
Gonna strike at local cattle farm. And it's suspected to be acting under orders of their Cena. Pushing on early hours, squealing, Cameron bandits loading several of his sheep onto a cart. And fire shots narrowly missing the Okay. So there's bandits. Valentina, yeah. This game is not available for PS4 systems. Okay, so it's available on all current generation, not any of the prior stuff. I don't know. This looks like it would be able to be handled by the prior stuff. The graphics so far, they should be able to be handled by PS4 and Xbox One. For whatever reason they chose not to. Alright, Don Teresi. Thank you for the kindness you show my family. We'll never forget as long as we live. You are a good man to poorly express thanks for your generosity. Please accept this pig. Hero de Nebrodi. As a token of your daughter's name day. This is the biggest, healthiest I have pleasure of brewing. It will... Oh, are they gonna make us do some sort of love interest with the Don's daughter? That's not a good idea. Don't fucking get involved with your boss's daughter, especially when your boss is a crime lord. Oh. Dumb ways to die.
The kitchen's this way. While you are staying here, there are some rules you should follow. You can come into the house only when you are invited. Don't step a foot inside otherwise. You'll eat with the other workers at the end of the day, and you are expected to be clean and presentable. And keep to yourself. Don Teresi is a very private man, and he won't appreciate you sticking your nose into his affairs.
I will.
Good. Follow these rules and stay out of trouble. You should do just fine.
There's enough food here to feed the whole valley.
It's too much. Never had anything like this. For mine.
Cosa Notally. Thought I'd find you here.
What? I'm just checking up on the food for later. This needs a little more salt, I think.
Dio mio. Put it on the side over there, Enzo.
If you need anything else,
That's all for now. Be nice, Cesare. He's had a hard time.
I don't know what she's talking about. I'm always nice. In fact,
President is father takes second helping making offer. Make sure to offer when his plate is empty or he'll get agitated. Taste for finer wines and is always second helping. Enjoys and seat him away from Tino. Oh, look at that. Nicolo and Leone Galante. No longer attending. Lemon cannoli not needed. Remember to give Don Torrisi his apologies. He sent a gift for Isabel. That might be Leo Galante there. Raphael and Fortella. The Baron can no longer attend due to business in Palermo. Remove. Beside Isabel and move everyone up. Vincenzo Lorenzetti, an old friend of Don Torricio. He is coarse, but must be treated well. He's loose with his manners when drunk, so mind your skirts.
I'm so nice. I'm going to give you the full tour. Next stop, the stables. You good with horses?
I can ride.
That's not going to help you much there. Luca said you led Damiano Bastoni right onto our land.
I was running. I didn't know about this place.
It's a long time since we heard from that dirty bastard. Maybe you are working for him.
I would die before helping that Suga minchia. Trust me on that.
Well, heard you roughed him up. So maybe you're alright. Now, I have a very special job for you, Caruso. Hey, Gaspare. Enzo's come to help clean out the stables.
You just made my day. There's a shovel inside.
Huh. What will you do?
I'll be outside, enjoying the fresh air. Fine.
I'm playing my PS4 right now. Oh, wait, it's PS5 one. This is why I purchased PS5. Money isn't an issue. I remember. I don't see a reason why I would be. Right? Yeah, I agree. I made the mistake of becoming a PC player back in June. No, not June. April. April.
Who are you?
And already I know that I gotta make upgrades.
I work here. For now.
You have not always been a stable hand.
No.
Well, we do not always get to choose what we do.
Bet you this is the Don's daughter.
We can choose who we are.
We can.
No, grazie.
See you around, Enzo.
She's got too much finery and jewelry on to not be the Don's daughter. She had that big golden locket. She had the golden bracelet, watch thing. She had lace in her sleeves. That's not an average person in 1904. That's the Don's daughter, who the naming day's for. I'm willing to bet on that. Which means that's the love interest that they're going to try to force. Not a good idea, Enzo. Don't pursue that. That's not going to work out the way you think it's going to, and if it does, then that's just fantasy land. Gaspar Simon is breathing heavily and snores too much, can't seem Doing it for him without him tiring. Take good care of him. He must be well read. To cure his chest, rub his throat with garlic and olive oil every morning. Soak his hay in wine. We'll be back next week. 1904. Medicine was different. Oh.
All finished?
There was a girl here. Did you see where she went?
Girl, plenty of them working here. I didn't notice anyone.
Never mind.
Thanks for helping in there, Enzo.
Man, they make it so obvious that that's going to be your romantic interest. Which, there doesn't need to be a romantic interest in a fucking Mafia game. If you want to play the romance simulator with guns, you go play Mass Effect. Everybody knows that.
Don't you have a walk to do?
I finished at the stables.
This the Caruso?
Can't you tell by the hair?
Cesare, get off your backside and get yourself ready for dinner.
We just finished walking.
I don't care if you just finished pleasuring the blessed Madonna. Your uncle wants this thing started in an hour.
You heard him, Caruso. Go back to your room and get cleaned up, or you'll put everyone off their food.
Raj.
Tino's in his usual sunny mood.
This thing with the Spalaros must have really pissed him off.
Nah, he's always like this. Old bastard needs to drink more.
Okay, so here's a little bit of exploring thing that I can do.
As it softens the mind.
Okay, so don't leave the vineyard. Countdown started. So let's explore the vineyard then. Ooh, we really picked up speed when we got out of the courtyard there. And they take it from us as soon as we get back here. Okay. Trying to see if we can find any like readables or anything like that. All the Mafia games. Trying to think actually. I don't remember if the first one had collectibles in it or not. In its original state. I know the definitive edition didn't have shit, but the last two had collectibles. I can open this door. A door that's not locked. Okay, so I get the wood storage, I get the well. What do you need that for when you've got the vines? You're not tilling the ground. You're not having to churn the earth for your next crop to be planted. So there is no readables outside of the area yet. No collectibles yet. That's gonna make this a very straightforward game. But most gamers were crashing out of Mafia 3, giving it bad reviews. To be fair, Mafia 3 released in a very rough condition, in a rough state. It got better over time. And sadly, that seems to be the common trend with modern video games, is like they release very roughly. And then as time progresses, they...
You're new to this place.
as time goes on, they smooth out. Unfortunately. So we have a charm that gives us bonuses with the Lupara. So that's a Lupara is a double barrel breech loaded shotgun that's sawed off for concealment. Chance of being able to I think I'm gonna end up going with that one. No one's gonna give me weapon vehicle handling. So there are Saints cards to collect, it looks like. And Mafia just crashed. We are sorry that it crashes. Current goals for me. Please help us track download. Yep. Send and restart. Oh, how is it? It's interesting. I don't know yet. I need to experience more of it because we're very much still in a tutorial area of the game. So we'll have to see because we're very much in tutorial still.
Tino's in his usual sunny mood.
This thing with the
Tino's in his usual sunny mood.
This thing with the Spalaros must have
Fucking error, this is my attendance record. Immediately late. Ah, you show up when you can, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Schmuck.
Ciao. You're new to this place, aren't you, child? From the mine, I hear. Yes. Such a tragedy what happened. You walked a difficult path for someone so young. Signore Torrisi is a generous man. I'm glad he's opened his arms to you. Thank you, Father.
We also know, you know, that also means we know for a fact there's money sitting in that mine. I wonder if we're gonna go back for it because they made it such a big deal. All right, I'm not seeing anything readables. Can I push the chairs out of the way? Nope. Okay. So the environment really doesn't move a whole lot with you. At least not yet. Young Enzo. Senora Hani has informed me of your recent trials. You've endured great hardship, like many of the waifs and strays I have seen pass through this land. Know that the Lord's purpose for you, believe you got it in the volunteer affiliate. I pray you find peace and strength here. I hear confession at my chapel on the hill. My door is always open. Your servant, Father. Charms. Say, grants you a charm, provided medallions. Blessed with a period of invulnerability when near death. Actually, that sounds pretty damn useful. We may actually just run that. This is kind of cool, the rosary system that they're incorporating. Twitch says it's too hot. That's fair, it is pretty hot in here right now.
Will you go and check?
Bernardo, sit. Come, stay a while.
Grazie.
He's being sat at the head of a table. Interesting.
Teresa, do you mind? Enzo. I've seen dogs with more restraint. The Don butchers all the meat himself. I'll let him know you appreciate his work.
I want to thank you. About before. About the job.
It's that man you should thank. If you want to show him some gratitude, work hard, keep out of trouble. Come on, it's a celebration. Drink. Buono, eh?
Che buono.
Tino. The heart and soul of every occasion. He's the Don's old friend and a kind of advisor. You'll get to know these people. Who to go to for help, you should keep an eye out for. Look and listen. That'll teach you all you need to know. Ah, finally! The guest of honor.
Who is she?
Please, my friends, my family, be upstanding in the celebration of my beautiful daughter, Isabella, on her name day. Salute.
Salute. Hey. Still have work to do.
Where are they going?
There's a festa in San Celeste. Happens every year. The main event's a cavalcata, big horse race. Each town sends riders. It can get pretty heated. Have you ever been to anything like that?
Never been to San Celeste. I know about the race, though. I heard that the Zoff Riders always win.
The Spadaro team? Phew. Fitusi. If we make all our deliveries, you will see how much bullshit that is. All right, we're all set. You ready to learn a little about the business? Give me a moment and we'll get on the road. Hey!
They're gonna make us race in the fucking horse race representing this family, aren't they?
Some of them Galante's associates will be by later with a delivery. Don't fall asleep in the sun, eh?
As if I would.
Andiamo! Let's get going! What? I said, let's get going! Old man on the cart's got a head like a sponge these days. He doesn't hear so well anymore. Loyal, though. Was here long before me. 80 years old and still delivering Torrisi wine across the valley.
The Don looks after him, then?
Don Torrisi takes care of everyone around here, Enzo. Watch and learn today.
How long have you worked for Don Torrisi?
20 years, or thereabouts. I lose track.
What brought you here?
Well, my father farmed cattle up in the hills. Bandits. They came one night. Shot him dead. The Don, he helped me after that. I'm sorry.
We read articles about those already, those bandits, but they were taking people's sheep.
You decided to stick around then. I wasn't sure you'd last.
What do you mean?
I figured you for heading to America. To make your fortune, like so many others.
Everything I want is here.
Oh. And what is it you want?
To live how I choose.
You're a hard worker, a dependable pair of hands. That'll see you go far. Weather's perfect. Should be a good race.
They call it Zorfo Riders. I used to see them train. Always wondered why. They'll be harder to beat.
Ah, we've got Arnaldo. He's won before, and he can win again.
Is that good?
The boy has God-given talent. It would take the devil's work to stop him from winning today. First time in San Celeste.
Oh, that's not foreshadowing. That's not foreshadowing at all.
On Sundays, they take us boys by carta to Mass in Colle Zolfo. That's the furthest I got from the mine.
Well, you'll get to see the town today. Don Torrisi has dealings with many of the people here.
Like delivering wine?
Sure. Wine, amongst other things.
Such as?
Be careful with these questions. The Don is in the business of favors. He helps those who have nobody to turn to, who have something worth protecting. These people that respond with their gratitude and respect. His name carries weight around here.
Seems like everyone is going to watch the race.
It's a big deal for people of the valley. The Palio is a day of rest, of celebration.
Not for us.
For us, business comes first. Always.
I didn't mean to...
Relax. I know. I'm just telling you that this is what separates us from the workers in the fields.
The scenery is gorgeous, though. I mean, look at that. Look at that.
Where are you wandering off to?
The environment is wonderful. I'm not seeing a lot of opportunity to explore any of it yet. I hope that opens up as we progress.
Pull up over there.
What?
Stop here.
Yes, I'm not there.
Maledetto.
What's the delivery for?
Pasquale, friend of the family. Helps fix up machines, engines, whatever we send his way. And, well, he can get his hands on things you can't find elsewhere. Enzo, grab that crate on top, would you?
Says follow Luca. You're not going anywhere. Do I need to walk behind you?
You head on to San Celeste, and let's pray to God he makes it there in one piece. Enzo, Follow me. Here's our man. Hey, Pasquale.
Luca.
Busy as always, I see, eh? Enzo, over on the table. How's your mother?
Same as ever. She never gives me a minute. But I sense this isn't a social call. So?
50 brass watches from our friends in Acireale. They're yours, if Enzo here can take enough to buy a decent blade.
I can do that. Is he the kid who marked Bastoni's face?
That's him.
Does he know his fact?
He knows Il Merlo better than most, I think. Enzo, take a look inside the crate.
Denari is the criminal currency gained from looting. Denari can be used to purchase weapons, vehicles, and outfits in any wardrobe and garage. Surprise artifacts system these ancient past.
Go ahead, Enzo.
Head downstairs. My mama will fix you up. Just watch what you say around her.
So, I take it you won't be joining us at the Palm?
Apologies to the dog. Cesare and the boys, they came round last night with a bottle of American whiskey. My head, it's still a little sore.
I'll make your excuses.
God only knows where he ended up. He left me at midnight to find some food.
So Cesare's coming out here drinking. So is he going to be the traitor to the family? Or is he going to have some crazy ass redemption story where like he's a dick the entire time but it comes in clutch and sacrifices himself? It's one of the other.
Buongiorno, signora. I'm looking for a knife.
Table, over there.
Discoveries, excavations, numerous random bearing the Trinacria symbol. Closely looked at ancient Greek settlement regions. These tablets, particularly abundant near the temple of Aphrodite, are believed to have been ceremonial offerings to the goddess of love and fertility. The Trinacria, 3 bent legs, radiant central Medusa head, symbolizes Sicily's triangular shape, and its 3 capes: Pelero, Acero, and Lilibeo. To the Greeks, it signified the motion of unity, protection, and the Medusa warning off evil. Interesting. Many of these tablets were repurposed over the centuries and incorporated into walls and buildings later in the Roman and medieval periods. They remain common to find in ruins, attesting to their durable craftsmanship and enduring legacy. So we got a saddle. We've got bullets and bandages.
What you dropped on your head as a child?
Wardrobe.
What's this?
What does it look like? Cleared it out from a widower's villa. Amazing what those with more money than sense have in their homes.
Guns, money,
They look like a nice
cars, paint the cars, long guns. Interesting combinations. Okay. The game is interesting so far. I'm going to reserve judgment until I get further in the game because I feel like I'm still in a tutorial area. We really haven't got the game opened up yet. So I'm going to wait until we get a little further in. There's some things I really don't like so far, like the stuttering in between when you have control, when it's a automated cutscene type deal. In and out of that, there's stutters. but then like some of the distant scenery and environment is beautiful. So we'll see. We're still early in the game. Choosing a perfect knife can be the difference between life and death. Every knife has little attributes. Press B to draw your knife. All knives have break blocks which perform stealth kills. Some knives can be thrown or allow combat takedowns. Special context. Rising. Knives lose sharpness when performing special actions. To sharpen a knife, use whetstone. The blade's higher durability require less sharpening. So knife throw takedowns. Takedowns during combat. Automatically loot during stealth takedowns. Increase the boxes, durability. I may end up running that one simply because we have it. Be used to perform knife throw takedowns. Heals instant after a knife throw takedown increases the knife throw range. This is a loot knife. Let's go with that one.
I'll take this one. Grazie, signora.
Don't cut yourself on the shoulder.
So these are all currently locked. Looks like we have some that are unlocked though. And we get to keep our money. That one actually might be worth it there. Alright, so we can buy charms.
Trinacria, an ancient symbol of our land. They hold a special value. If you ever find one, bring it to me. Yes, I pay good money for any that you discover.
Good to know. How do we put our weapon on?
Feel the weight. Get used to it. Knowing that blade could save your life.
I've won a knife fight before.
You survived a knife fight.
There is a
You wanna get
difference.
through another. You do well to learn the old ways.
But you told me to keep out of trouble.
You don't look for it. But, trouble has a way of finding people like us. When that happens, you stand your ground. Never shrink back. Whatever they start, you finish. They come for you, for the people you care about. You put them down. Capisti? Now, let me show you a thing or two.
Box of collectible? I have no idea. Takes 5,000. Said stutter.
First, let me see your swing. Try to land a hit on me. Good. Again. That's it. Don't just back away. Good. So you can handle the basics. Now you need to learn when to back off, when to let your attacker slip up. I'm going to attack. You need to wait for the right moment, then parry. Then you press your advantage.
Knife fighting is going to be central in this, I think.
Sometimes your opponent's swing will be too strong to parry. If they commit like this, throw them off balance. Wait for the right moment and dodge out of the way.
Always got something, that's for sure.
Okay, so the red mark on the thing. And it's got a unique sound.
Focus! This is important. Let's switch it up. I'm going to guard. Come at me with everything you've got. Try to break it.
You asked for it.
You call that a slash? You'll hurt no one like that. Try again, with more power.
Minchia.
Again. Do it again. Follow through.
Like that?
That's it. Good. Not like that.
Again?
Again. Come on. Dai, come at me. Show me what you've learned. Minchia. You need to strike faster. Damn it! Hey, you're getting better. How's the blade feel?
No, wait. It feels good.
Good. You might not be fucked after all. Quicker, hit me.
Why did you pull the blade out, homie?
Damn. Good work. You think anybody will take it easy on you out there, huh? Don't take it too hard. I've had a lot of practice. Oh. You have some fight in you, Enzo, eh? Use your brain alongside it, and you'll go further than most. Minchia. We're late, come on.
Amoni, the race is starting soon. We better go. Pasquale, Enzo is with us now. Help him out if he comes around.
My door is always open.
Pasquale will trade you for anything. Just watch out for his bullshit.
All right, well, on that note, we got a little taste of it. Now we know kind of what to expect. I think we're going to continue this tomorrow. I need to get some sleep. I haven't been asleep since I streamed beforehand and did the Warframe stream, so I'll need to get some sleep. Then we'll go live after I get some rack time, and we'll continue the story, and we'll see what it's about. We're still in the tutorial phase, so there's a lot that we're still not having access to. I'm interested to see what how this is gonna open up. But the knife fighting thing, that's a new mechanic system, a new combat system. I kind of dig it, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm interested to see if they're gonna have that as part of like the dealing with boss fights or milestone fights for significant people, you know. But anyways, thank you all for hanging out with me. I appreciate it.